Surely being a good speller, being a good speller is a sign of being intelligent, even if you're technically not intelligent, that you haven't learned off information and basically regurgitated it out of your mouth again, like people often talk about, is that person intelligent, but they never really talk about excuse me, God, whoa, they never talk about, is that person clever, you know because I think you can be intelligent or you can be clever, and intelligent is like learning off facts and figures and statistics and regurgitating that stuff that you've read in a book out of your own mouth in your own words, kind of thing. Clever is understanding the information, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be good at regurgitating it out of the mouth again. You might just get things, but not maybe be able to explain the thing, to people, such as this video. But spelling. I'm a very good speller. Well, let's put it this way: I used to be a very good speller. Now I'm learning other languages and I'm forgetting certain words in English, how to spell them. Yeah, a little bit. But I used to be a very good speller, and I'm basically in general a very good speller. I'm still a very good speller in all the languages. Pretty much. I still remember how to spell things. So on a level, I've got a kind of a memory, that a visual. I see I've got like a photographic memory, kind of. I look at something and I remember it. Now I wonder what it is I'm remembering. Is it the shape of the letters, or is it, how do I remember these things? How does one remember? God, and please don't any scientists please come along with a description from a science book and tell me exactly how the brain works there, because I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about the scientific explanations of things. I'm interested in discussing what is the reality for different people on this issue of remembering how to spell, for instance, or remembering things, remembering directions, even stuff like that. I'm very good at that, but I wouldn't ever call myself intelligent. Never have called myself intelligent. When people say, God, you're very intelligent, I say, no, I'm not. I'm clever though, because I'm not intelligent. I don't know, some of the fundamental basics that most children on earth did get and grasp. I didn't grasp it. But the fact that I was a good speller meant that I obviously was looking and concentrating on certain things. It's a bit like what they say about autistic people. That they, most of the time, you would consider them to be, not with it and whatever, and not for a lot of things, but actually most of them, not all, can be absolutely geniuses in like certain areas, especially numbers, mostly, so what's intelligent, what's clever, and who is intelligent and who's clever. And people who go around saying you're not intelligent or that person's not intelligent, well, I always say, well, excuse me, that person is intelligent in some areas where you're not so intelligent. So we've all got varying degrees of intelligence and cleverness. And I think if you're able to get through your life in a kind of happy-go-lucky feel, I'm not an example of that right now, but I still have the head above water, but I think if you can get through your life as happy as you can be yourself, then that's the majorest form of intelligence, because that's all you need. You don't need to know the facts of history and the facts of science, the facts of geography, the facts of philosophers, of what they said years ago in comparison to your own thoughts. That's actually not essential for life. But it seems to be essential for life when there's such an importance put on how intelligent are you, without people actually exploring how clever you are. And the fact that I'm a good speller does not mean that I'm an intelligent person, and vice versa. If you're a bad speller, it doesn't mean that you're not intelligent and not an intelligent person. You know, it just means that brains grasp different things. You know, each individual is interested in something else. We're not all interested in the main subjects that we generally learn as a whole, as children and teenagers and then grown-ups in schools and colleges and universities throughout the world. You know, we're not all into the same thing. So some people, as teachers, would call it daydream, and fly off into a distant land in the classroom when they're talking about something very important, so that later on in life you can say, I'm intelligent. Yeah. I'd be intelligent to fix my hair and look better for videos, but I'm more clever than that. You won't learn anything from that if I go fix myself up and make sure that I'm looking perfect, because nothing is perfect in this world. Excuse me, I do have a throat issue at the moment, and I'm playing a concert on Saturday, so I better get my voice together. I'm also cooking fish for the first time in the oven now, so I must remember that. But that's all irrelevant information. You're not going to learn from that, people, that I've got fish in the oven. Nope. But yeah, I'm just going through I'm going to go off topic now. I was going through the internet there, places that I go, and there's really not a lot of action, you know, amongst people. So if we're going back to the point of intelligence, human being intelligence, I mean, you don't see other animals destroying their habitat, do they? You know, other animals in general don't destroy their own habitat. There's a great recycling project going on in the wilderness that we haven't really grasped yet as intelligent human beings, and yet we allow our understanding of human beings having a tendency to be aggressive and possessive and territorial, and patriotic. You know, we know that. We're intelligent to understand that. Yet we don't do anything about it. We do very little as a group of zillions of individuals, and we are not joining together to kind of eradicate that that human trait, because it is a human trait that's either genetic or else it's learned. I personally believe it's learned more than genetic, that we have a tendency to be aggressive and possessive and territorial. But there's zillions of individuals on this planet, and we could form a group, one group, called people of Earth, and we could be more intelligent than we seem to believe we are. You know, most people who go around telling other people that they're not intelligent are obviously just showing how unintelligent they are as well, because they're seemingly pulling down the person by calling them unintelligent, but when in fact the technical unintelligent person is actually clever in areas, because they're still living, aren't they? They're still breathing, you know, they're still doing their best, even if it's not good enough for everybody else. So I think, you know, we really do need to get with it on planet Earth here with intelligence, and if we really are going to have a word such as intelligence, let's aspire to being intelligent, and let's make sure that we are becoming more intelligent on this planet. But at the moment it really just doesn't look as if people are really being able to filter out the truth of the world from the crap of the world, the conspiracies and stuff. You know, they don't realize what are the most important things for life, and the most important thing for life is happiness and being able to breathe. You know? You don't have to be happy all the time, but you have to strive, aim for being happy. You know? Within yourself. You could live alone in the desert. Make sure you're happy with yourself at times, and also that you appreciate what you have. And thank the universe. Thank God. Thank the universe. And thank yourself for having the intelligence to take good from life and give back good. That's intelligent. And it's clever. So try and be as intelligent and clever as you can possibly be. You are you, I am me. Signing off now. Peace be with you always. All for one and one for all. And we are all one, but we're not the same. Ciao.